So I've been thinking a lot lately about the idea of life as a journey, or faith as a journey. How we walk with God through all of the decisions and twists and turns and places our life takes us. This has been a popular image to understand our journey of faith, how God has been present with us all along the way throughout history. And a really popular image to understand the journey of faith has been the labyrinth, a prayer labyrinth. This is a physical maze-looking thing that is on the ground in a lot of cathedrals in medieval Europe. It was used as a symbol to understand the journey of faith for pilgrims who would go from far, far away to visit cathedrals and experience an encounter with the divine. The labyrinth for many people has been a symbol of the twists and turns in life, how life follows a lot of different paths until ultimately getting to a place that God has intended for everyone. The beautiful thing about a labyrinth is that it looks like a maze, but it's not at all the same thing. A maze has ins and twists and turns and wrong ways you can go, and a labyrinth has one path. Some loud machinery, excuse me. But a labyrinth has one path in and one path out. There's no wrong turns, there's no wrong ways to go, and it reminds us that though there are many twists and turns in life, God is guiding us along the path that God intends. We'll wait for this to pass. That there is a purpose in our life, that all of the twists and turns that happen, all of the places life takes us, God is present in and working in and guiding us to the place that God wants us to be. So today's devotion is a little different. I'm going to teach you how to draw a labyrinth, but I also want to tell everyone about this awesome resource in our midst, in this community in Granville. It's only like a 2-minute walk from our church. I'm already here now. It's right at the open house on Denison's campus at the foot of the hill. And it is a beautifully made prayer labyrinth right at the main drive up to Swayze Chapel. It's open to the public. Anyone who's looking for some discernment and reflection, it's a beautiful spot to come and spend a moment in quiet, to walk in and walk out and reflect on where you are in your journey of faith, in your journey of life. How God's been present with you through all of the twists and the turns. Come out sometime in this beautiful weather and check it out. But in the meantime, if you're not able to come out, I'm going to be teaching you how to draw a labyrinth. This is something I learned when I was in college, and it's always fun little trick to do. You can follow with your finger and reflect in prayer on your journey of life with God, and reflect how God has guided you along those steps and how God is still guiding you now. I hope you enjoy it. Peace, love to all of you. Hope to see you again soon. So here are the step-by-step instructions. I know it looks daunting, but I promise you it's easier than it looks. If you want to pause right here, this is a great spot to come back to turn to for reference. You start by drawing a plus sign towards the bottom of the paper, and then in every corner of the plus sign you draw a 90-degree angle with a dot in the corners. This forms a basic square. You then draw a circle shape connecting the top of the plus sign to the top of the right-hand 90-degree angle. Moving one over to the top of the left 90-degree angle, you connect it to the dot, and then on, connecting the left to the next available right open spot. You can then prayerfully trace your finger inward and then outward. A lot of methodologies exist to pray a labyrinth, but the one I like the best is to, on the way in, pray for how God has been present with you in gratitude in the past. And on your way out, ask God for presence and working with you into the future in hope. So obviously this was a crash course and it is going to be very quick. So I invite you to take a moment to pause at the end of this video or go back and pause at the original step-by-step instructions for you to try this on your own. I hope you enjoy the prayer labyrinth as much as I have as a tool for prayer and devotion and reflection on your journey of faith.